Welcome back to Living Smart with Valerie. I'm Valerie, of course, and today is a very special episode. We have our first ever Smart Money coach, Alana Hahn, and she's a certified credit union financial counselor, and she's here to be your financial coach.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here. I'm super excited to be a part of Living Smart today. A little background on me, I've been in the credit union business for about 11 years now, and I've also got a background in education. I love helping people learn and grow, and hopefully that's something we can do today.
Since Alana is a financial coach, she's the best person to introduce our new segment, Am I Living Smart? I'm going to give her some scenarios, and she's going to tell me if I'm living smart. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm 19 years old, and I want to purchase a pair of Louis Vuitton heels for $965. I work part-time and have a take-home of $1,000 a month. My expenses are around $400 a month, and the only debt I have is $750 in credit card debt. I also have $2,000 in liquid savings and $1,500 in investments. If I buy these shoes, am I living smart?
To answer your question right away, typically, no. You're not living smart. You definitely want to have an emergency savings. That's the first thing. And then there's only a $35 difference from your income and the price of the shoes. I'm sure they're beautiful. I love shoes myself. This is a good time to set up your needs versus wants. And that's definitely a want. So are you living smart? In this case, no.
If I really want the shoes, does that change anything?
If you really want the shoes, you can definitely save for them. That's something that you would want to set up a little savings account, put some money in every month, and then when you reach your amount that you want to go for, $965, you buy those shoes, girl.
I agree. I feel like it would be not the best idea to buy shoes that would do significant damage to my savings, basically take out half of it. And
absolutely.
Even though my expenses are low, it would still probably not be the best idea. I'm 23 years old, and I fell in love with a chair from Restoration Hardware that costs $2,195. I make $4,000 a month, and my expenses are around $2,100. I have $40,000 in debt from student loans, but I also have $25,500 total in savings, $9,500 in liquid savings, $6,000 in investments, and $10,000 in retirement. I really want this chair, but am I living smart if I get it?
This sounds like a really nice chair. Do you work from home?
No. I could work in the chair. However, that's not its intended purpose.
Okay, understandable. I think this one, it's a little bit of back and forth on it. You have $1,900 of disposable income, so that's good. Disposable income is your amount of money you have left over after your expenses from your income. So you definitely don't want to ignore your student loans. You want to keep paying those down. We're accruing interest. You can use credit, I would say, for this particular purchase because typically you get 0%. So I would say in this particular scenario, are you living smart? Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and get your chair.
That's how I felt when I was writing this one. Having a very hefty savings, especially building retirement up to $10,000.
Absolutely.
Seems pretty good. And keeping $1,900 in disposable income, I would also agree with yes.
Ooh, I would work from home in that chair.
That's my favorite furniture store, and I saw that they had an outlet in Sugarland.
Oh, do they?
They do.
Because I want some new furniture, so.
They also have an Our House furniture outlet over there, too. I just gave you dangerous information.
Yes.
I'm 27 years old, and I really want to go to Coachella with a few of my friends. The trip costs $2,895 for my share. I make $3,100 a month, and my expenses are around $1,900 a month. I have $2,000 in credit card debt and $15,000 in auto loans. My savings are at $6,600 liquid and $21,000 in retirement. Can I afford this trip?
This is another one. It's kind of on the fence. I'm definitely one of those people, experiences versus material items. Experiences, you can't really put a price on them. You have some disposable income at $1,200 a month, but I think the best thing with this one is to plan it out. That, hands down, that would be the best way to do it. Set aside your little savings, save up some money, and then be able to use that maybe as like a down payment as far as if there's some sort of financing with the tickets or with hotels, however you're doing this, I think that would probably be best. Set aside some money and then be able to save it. I think this is much, much better than the material things and experience. You'll never forget it. It's with your friends. You're making decent money. You've got some money in the bank. I would say, yes, this is a smart purchase.
So you're saying I couldn't go to weekend 2 this weekend. I'd have to go on 2027.
2027 is definitely a better idea. That's
Okay.
for sure. Let's not impulse buy this one. You can buy it, but plan it.
Okay. I agree. Yes. I felt more like it was iffy. The money is there. However, the emergency fund is not, and it would wipe out the emergency fund.
Yes.
But I really wanted to see what you would say. All right. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit, and I'm going to give her a scenario that she hasn't seen, and I want to see your on the spot take.
Okay.
I'm 32 years old, and I have a combined income of $8,000 a month. My expenses are about $5,800 a month. However, I do have $75,000 in credit card debt. But I have a decent amount of savings. I have $78,000 in liquid savings, $29,000 in investments, and $70,000 in retirement.
Nice.
But I want to buy a $3,500 Gucci bag. Can I do that? Should I do that? Am I living smart if I do that?
Are you living smart? That's a tough one. Because you have that liquid savings, you could easily buy it, right? But why do you have $75,000 in credit card debt? You know, that's something to consider.
That's a good point.
So I would say maybe give yourself a goal of what you want to get your credit card debt down to first, and then make maybe that Gucci bag your reward for yourself. But because you also have a combined income, is your husband going to carry the bag too? I don't know. Might be something to consider.
Okay.
But definitely I would say no, not living smart with that $75,000 of credit card debt, because you're accruing interest every day on that stuff. So
is there not a magic number? Is there a number you think that getting that debt down to would be sufficient?
I mean, giving yourself small goals, I think that's the best way to do it. So maybe give yourself a small goal when you get it to 50,000 and then to 25. Those are huge numbers, of course. But if you are wanting to make a purchase, you need to be smart with your purchases, because you're easily paying probably that much a month in credit card interest as well. So keep that in mind.
So for on the spot, that was pretty good.
Sweet.
That was very good, actually.
Love that.
Thanks for playing, Alana. You can learn more about our Smart Money Coach at the link below. Remember, you don't have to navigate your finances alone. Our financial coach will always be here to help every step of your financial journey.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Can't wait to come back soon.
Thanks for playing.